Hello adventurers, welcome back to another episode of Underdark Cellars. Today we are making the Golem Field Fresh Veggie Lunch from Dungeon Meshi. That includes 2 dishes, so let's dive right in and get started, shall we? In a large Dutch oven over medium heat, we're going to cook some bacon. So we're going to crisp up the bacon. Once the bacon is 85% of the way done, we're going to remove the bacon and cook our carrots, onion, and celery in the bacon fat until they start to get just a little color. At that point, we're going to add in our garlic, give that a little mix. And to this, we're going to add a heaping tablespoon of garlic soup base and a heaping tablespoon of our chicken stock base. We're going to add 12 cups of water, give that a little mix, and add in some peeled whole potatoes. To this, we're adding half a cabbage that we have cut up into large wedges with the core removed, along with some sage and some thyme. Additionally, we're adding 2 bay leaves and about a teaspoon of caraway seed. I'm gonna give this a little stir, let it cook for about 10 minutes. We're going to add the bacon back, and then we're going to let this simmer on medium for about half an hour and then on low for another half hour. Now with the Golem Field Fresh Veggie Lunch, there's also a salad with what looks like some turnip and carrots. So I'm going to remove the carrot tops from the carrots, and then I'm going to peel and thinly slice the carrots into matchsticks and pop those in a bowl. Now it's not a carrot and turnip salad without turnips, so we're going to peel and thinly slice 1 turnip, add that to the bowl, give it a little mix, and then those carrot tops from earlier, we're going to wash those, pat them dry, and then separate the leaves from the stem. I found that the stem was just a little tough. We're going to add those leaves to the bowl and give it all a little toss so everything is evenly integrated. We're going to give this a little drizzle of olive oil along with some salt and pepper. And I love carrots roasted with balsamic and honey, so I added both balsamic and honey to this, and I gave that a toss with some tongs. And we're just gonna let that set aside until everything is ready to go. Now in the soup, we see this piece of thick cut bat meat, and instead of doing bacon like I had incorporated in the soup, I thought, you know what might be nice to go with this would be a pork chop. So I'm seasoning my pork chops very generously with garlic powder, smoked paprika, ground coriander, salt, and pepper, and I'm going to sear these on medium heat for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side until an internal thermometer reads 145 degrees Fahrenheit. At that point, I'm going to pull them out of the pan. Just make sure you season both sides though. I'm going to pull them out of the pan and let them rest for about 10 minutes before serving. I timed this to take place the last 10 minutes while the soup was cooking, and everything came together really nicely at the end, and here's the final look. Okay, let's discuss. First, let's talk about this carrot and turnip salad here on the right. I thought overall it was fine. I'm personally not a huge fan of raw turnip, but I think if I were to do this carrot and turnip situation again, maybe I would roast the carrots and turnips together and then toss them with the carrot greens. The salad was really easy to make, and I thought that the flavors paired well together because I treated the carrot tops kind of like a cross between arugula and kale. So I think, yeah, again, the flavors were fine, but I think raw turnip is just not for me. But now let's talk about the star of the show, the soup and the pork chop. First, I think both paired really well together, but about the soup in particular, the long cook time is worth it. It also stores really well and reheats really well, but I'm glad that I cooked it as long as I did because the vegetables were so tender and the broth was so flavorful. The potato was great. I tried having it, into wedges like you saw on the screen, but the cabbage had other ideas, so it kind of all, got mixed throughout. But I'm glad I put the bacon in there with the pork chop. I feel like that paired really nicely and tied everything together. All in all, I'll definitely make this again. But that brings us to the end of the episode. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, leave those down below and I will do my best to get back to you. I love chatting with you and I love hearing what you have to say. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We do things all food, fantasy, and anime now here at Underdark Cellars. And ring that bell for notifications so you know when new videos go live. And share this video, watch another one. It helps the YouTube algorithm know that you like our content. And I think that's it. So take care of yourselves, adventurers. Do something nice for someone else today. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.